Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to, I don't even know what is today, the 16th, September 16th edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. How are you doing today, folks? Man, it's already a day. And we'll get into that because we got a weekend review. We got to talk about what's going on this week. I got to get back in the groove of things. So welcome, Morning Mindset. It's your first time here, your long time here. I need to know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. On top of that, I need the most important part of the day, your 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So in the drink, I need to get more already. Cosmic Vibe Celsius. I'm down with that. That hit the spot this morning, but I definitely need another one. I might even grab some coffee because it is a day. It is a day. It is a day. Weather, gorgeous. It's going to be like 80s and 90s the next couple of weeks. What the hell, man? We're in the Midwest in September. I'm not ready for that, but I am ready to schedule up like the pumpkin patch and that stuff when it's that nice out instead of like cold. So there we go. And our 5 things. I've got a list a mile long, legit, from stuff. Because remember, we were out of the office on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm playing catch up on things today. So things we need to do is cut HTV. I've got an invoice. I've got quotes. I've got DTF and UV DTF. And I've got design work that needs to get done. On top of that, I have this. We have our mastermind call, our community call there at 9:30 to 10:30. And I also have my mentorship call from 5 to 7 tonight. So busy day all the way around. We're going to get into the groove of it. Let's check in, see how people are doing this morning. And Renee, good morning. 71 on the way to 94, right? Like, what is that? 94 in the middle of September? Come on. Water bottle, listening but not watching. So good morning, everyone that's here. Well, we're here for you. Barb, good morning. North Central Minnesota, 69. Water in the bottle. 5 things: banking, quotes, invoicing, reorganize some inventory, schedule work orders. Great day there. Hi, Renee from Barb. Morning, friends from Jerry. Hi, Barb, Todd, and Renee from Jerry. Hey, Barb, or hi, Jerry from Barb. Tim's checking this morning. Morning, everyone. Toledo, 64 to 81. D to drink. What's Sunny D? Is that what that is? I don't know. It's that Sunny D or not. I got to look and see. I got a file that's supposed to be processing, and I'm not sure if it is processing. So we're gonna get that rolling because who knows? I feel like I'm super far behind on things, and I'm not really. I'm doing a decent job of catching up. This weekend I did. We'll walk through that this weekend because we had a long weekend. I felt like I had a really long weekend. It's an 8-hour drive. We broke it up. It kind of looked like, okay, where do you want to stop here for bathroom breaks, gas, food, whatever. So we found, it was like hour and a half in, stop, do there. So, it wasn't horrible. I broke it up pretty good. But we get down to Joplin, finally saw some armadillos on the side of the road. That was pretty legit. When we were in Lake of the Ozarks, I'd actually taken a picture and posted the sign. And then Brian called us, and he was coming from where we were going. So I was on the phone with him for about 40 minutes as we were driving. So that's always, anytime you're talking to somebody, it makes things speed up. We were able to stop at Buc-ee's first time there. And I said, we don't have time to be hanging out here, so we can hit it on the way home. So we did that. We stopped by Frog Printing there with Kelly and got to see her shop and talk a little shop with her. So it was good stopping in there. And then we got to the Misfit Bakers event just in time for the cup swap. My cups are upstairs. I'll have to show those on Wednesday. So we had a cup swap. We had class that night. It was more of a crafting after dark. So here's a project. You can work on this. You can work on other projects. So I used it just really to network and talk with a few other people. So we may have picked up a couple new printing clients, which is always awesome. Sold some things. And then before you know it, I don't remember what we did for dinner on Friday night. Oh, we did pizza while we were there. And then I think we called it a night. It was like 11 or so. It was a long day for that. And then Saturday was Corey's all-day class. So she had a couple classes all day on Saturday. I worked. I came back and watched a little football, but I got caught up on work from Friday and Saturday to get things set up for today, so it wouldn't be as crazy coming in today. And then went back, kissed babies, shook hands, or shook babies, kissed hands, whatever, how that goes. Talked to some more people, and then we went out for dinner, which was really odd because it was old Chicago, and their back room looks nothing like a typical old Chicago. It's like a conference room, so that was really weird for me. And then we went out to Whiskey Dick's, picked out that place for a little karaoke after hours party, closed the place down, and probably not the smartest thing to do is to get home and call it a night at like 3 in the morning when we plan on being on the road in 4 short hours. We did not get on the road when I thought we would, but we got on the road eventually, and the 8-hour trip back. So I was exhausted just from driving. Great experience, great time. Always, if you don't know who the Misfit Makers are, Jess and Jerry, check them out. If you're into the Tumblr community, they have a lot of informational videos on their YouTube, and they have a lot of great people that they work with. And we had a good time meeting people, and it was overall, I had a really good time. As we get stuff sorted, unpacked, we will post pictures in that. But it was a long weekend. How was your weekend? How was your weekend all the way through? It was there. Oh, Dew. Okay, I'll take that. Mountain Dew, I get it. Buc-ee's, what did you get me, right? So the first time through, it was like I just picked up a sandwich, and I think that was it. Sandwich and maybe beaver nuggets on the first time through, and on the way back, dude, a cart full of way more than stuff than what we didn't need. It shirts, sandwiches, jerky, umbrellas. I don't know. It's like if you haven't been to a Buc-ee's before, like there was more parking at this place than at like Sam's Club. It was ridiculous. 100 gas pumps, no semis, and it was busy. It was nonstop busy. And the stuff that they sell, I was like, oh, it's going to be overpriced. No, it was really fairly decently priced. I mean, $12 for a gas station sandwich seems kind of high. Sausage on a stick. I mean, we'll try it all out. But it was a good time all the way. Jeff, good morning to you. Howdy, Barb and Jerry. Chandra, good morning from New Hampshire. Coffee brewing. Had repeated migraine for 5 days. Ooh, hopefully that's starting to get better. Over just trying to change colors in one graphic so it stands out on a dark shirt. Computer crash. My computer crashed this morning on me as well. And now I'm going to try and figure it out between this and our next call before I open up Zoom, because I have no sound on my main monitoring speakers. It's all coming out somewhere else. And so the sound is really, really not the greatest. So I'm trying to figure that out. But I also have files open that I need to make sure I save before I try and reset everything, because then that would really suck to not be able to do that. Jeff loves his Buc-ee's. We don't have them there. I don't even know how far the closest one is. We just happened to be when we were in Osage Beach. I think that's what it is. Lake of the Ozarks. There's a sign after it that said Buc-ee's 75 miles. I'm like, what? There's a Buc-ee's now? And then we remember, oh, they were building it last time we were through. So, of course, we have to stop for it. Jeff's got 68 there in Northern Kentucky. Diet Cherry Coke in the cup. 5 things. Make new ornament for a gift. Layers them up. 3D print vinyl. Put some paint on the door hanger. Not bad at all. Jeff's asking how Jerry is. So like Diet Cherry Coke. I don't know if I've ever had one of those. Jeff, I did not have any of the banana pudding. They did not have any of that. I didn't even look for that. There was just so much to look at and so much to take in. Jenny's got 68 degrees there and water in her cup. So Jenny's ready to roll today. Tim says they bought baby clothes when they were there at Buc-ee's. Man, they got everything. Like even the smokers outside. I'm like, that's only $600. That's really cheap for that. And then they had a fire pit with the grill insert and that. It was like $4. I'm like, that's really cheap too. I'm like, God, I could spend so much there on things that I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. So it's definitely an event to go there. I will say that for sure. Shannon says, hoping to get it finalized so I can send all the graphics to the printer. Task 2 to 5. Make the gang sheet, order apparel for new order received yesterday. Try to figure out how to boost sales. We're all there. I like boosting sales is, to me, one of the hardest things to do, and yet one of the easiest things to do. It's when you have your right message to the right people with the right offer, the holy trinity of things: good offer, good message, good people, then you make sales. The mastermind that I'm in, that's what I'm working on, is to help build up we were kind of going through, we've got so much stuff that we do. And so, the first, week or so, It's been coming to, clarity of what we're actually going to do, work on, and promote. And so we focused, it's going to be on the DTF transfers. It's going to be, on the people that are in, as we generate new customer leads, we want those to be, with our 1-day ship area. So that way it makes sense. They order today, if they order today and we're setting it up to get to the point where as long as they have their order in by, say 10 a.m., it would print and ship today. Their 1-day ship, they have it tomorrow. Just makes sense. So that's the goal that we're working on and building out to it. So that was decided. Now it's coming up with the copy, coming up with the different people that that we can see, that we can meet, that we can do, and building that. So that's be this week's project. Then start running ads to see what happens on that backside of building it all out. So yeah, I'm right there with you. Push those sales, push it, make more sales happen. Jerry said, I had my high school class reunion. Oh, 5-year reunion. How did it go for you? Touched base with friends and got more hugs than I've had in years. So much fun on Friday and Saturday. Reunions are a blast. We will have our 30th class reunion next year. That seems ridiculous to say. 30 years. Wow. 30 years is next year. Man, oh man. It means I've known Corey for like 34 years, 33 years. I've known Corey a long time now, but I say it out loud like that. Jeff said they're building a Buc-ee's not far from Jerry, but till that is built, we have one in Richmond, Kentucky. I don't know where our closest ones. And Jerry comes right. We're getting a Buc-ee's by us next year. Love their brisket sandwich. I had the pulled pork on the way down, and on the way back, I got I think I got the triple meat, a sausage, and something else. Then we put it in the cooler, so that'll probably be lunch today. Buc-ee's lunch today. It's actually a future place for me to pick up orders from you. There you go. Jeff loves that idea. You guys meet and greet at Buc-ee's. One thing I noticed is that they don't have like a place to like sit down and eat on site. Like, here's all this food, but buy it and get the hell out of here. We don't want you in here. That's the way, at least that's the way it seems. So it was a good time. It was a good trip. No major outages or wreckages. Yeah. Sometimes we'll get stuck in traffic. No major traffic. One thing that I am going to do is I think I'm going to announce my candidacy for presidency in 2028. And I'm going to run on the platform that there are no semis allowed in that left-hand lane. And certainly no semis that are going slower than the speed limit on the left-hand lane. And for sure, no semis that are pacing other things in that left-hand lane. That was my biggest gripe, is you're cruising along, doing the speed limit, maybe a little bit more, and you're stuck because a semi decides it needs to jump over and hurry up and pass somebody, and it's never a hurry up and pass somebody. And so you're now 10 miles an hour slower than what you were, and it's holding up traffic because it thinks it needs to go on forever. I will make that my platform. I will make it if the semi driver is caught in the left-hand lane. They get 3 chances of that. And on the third one, they lose their CDL for life. And with that, whatever company they work for, they lose their everything for life. It's just that's the only way to make it happen. Stay the hell out of my left-hand lane. Stay out of it. When you're in places where there's like 4 lanes, 5 lanes of traffic, and it says no semis, the left lane, and your ass is over there, it's automatic. You're going to prison for 30 years. Just stay the hell out of my left lane. Get over. Just get the hell over. So frustrating, so infuriating. That's why I don't like driving. That's why I fly. My limit is like 6 hours, and I push my limit by doing 8. And I just need to fly everywhere because those semis in the left-hand lane, get the hell over. Get out of it. Get out of the left-hand damn lane. You're causing traffic. Or the people that are just cruising the left lane. Get your ass over. Like, why the hell are you in this lane? Get over. Infuriates me. Get the hell over. If you don't know the rules of the road, that the left lane is for passing, not cruising around, get the hell over. If you're a semi, stay the hell in that right-hand lane. Or get over when there's nobody around, not when there's traffic and people behind you, cars are coming up, have to put on their brakes because you decide you need to get over. I'm just infuriating. It just infuriates me. What do we got here? What do we got there? Let's see. I don't get the no chair either, Todd. I don't get the no chair. Yeah, I don't either. Like, you'd think, and I guess it's because there'd just be more people there longer. So go eat in your car, go eat in the parking lot. And Tim said Richmond is the one they stopped. And Jeff said, yeah, I thought it was odd at first, but you see the pure view, all the people that come through the building. Yeah. So Like, just even in, the bathrooms, like, holy hell, it was a steady stream, and I love, they were set up pretty legit, I will give it that, but I could imagine you had a place to sit down, it'd be twice as busy because people would just be there. That parking lot was ridiculous. I'm like, where do you even go? What do you even do? Like, I don't there's carts, like, there's carts to push around. What is going on? I just want to get gas and move on. I'm not there for it. Will you vote for me, Jerry? Like, that prison 30 years. Legit. Like, it was, I don't understand. I understand getting in the left-hand lane, accident ahead, traffic merging on from a ramp. I understand and get that completely. But you're just bitten over there. And when you can look and you can see, like, when you're doing the hills and you can see like 10 miles ahead of you, and you see that you're stuck in a line of cars because some asshole semi driver is up there in the left-hand lane, and they could have got over at any time, but they just think they just need to keep passing people. Bullshit. We're not even going to speed limit. Get your ass over. Get your ass over. It makes me want to drive up there and throw spike strips out of my car and blow all their tires out and have them sit and deal with that. That should be the punishment. That's one. No, stay your ass over. You ruin the roads. You blow shit up. Like, come on, get over here. Like, it is just, I don't love semi drivers in the whole. I have friends that are them, but stay the hell out of the left-hand lane. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Yeah. Carts for the gas stations, ridiculous. Like, not handhold carts, push carts. Like, we're going shopping, folks. What are we getting? And we didn't even go through the whole store. It was like, okay, we're going to stop over here. Here's some Buc-ee's merch. That didn't even touch the other side of the store where it was like the tchotchke stuff and things like that. No clue what was on that side of the store. It was like, came in, left Buc-ee's, food, didn't even go all the way back. And it was like, I got to get on the way. In a little car drive that needs 6 inches rougher bumper, that pass on a snow-covered road, then fishtail in front of you. Yeah, I've seen that plenty of times too. Leave room, right? Leave room. Yeah, there's carts at the gas station. Yeah, push buggies, whatever you want to call it, buggies, carts. They're there, and you just push them around, and you just fill that because that's what we did. It was like beaver nuggets and jerky and sandwiches and sausages on a stick with a tortilla wrapped around it. I don't understand that. And I don't know, we spent a decent amount of money on stuff. Yes, they have it. I'm so passionate. Like, this is why I can't travel. I can't travel because it gets me. The Cedarville is right. Cedarville, Buc-ee's is massive. I think they're all the same size. They're huge, just huge. Yep, camping equipment. What do you want? You want power banks, like the solar powered ones, and power your whole house with it? Buc-ee's got it. They got it. You camping chairs? Sure, you got it. You want fire rings? Yep. You want tents? Yep, we got that. You want Ray-Bans? Sure, why not? You want antennas? Yep, we got you there. Oh, you want 47 flavors of ices? Yeah, we got that over there. Oh, you want a mascot walking around? Hell yeah, come in, stop on by. We got you. Like, the sheer amount of things in that store and the amount of people was crazy. And like, if you're looking, like, legit, I'm thinking I'm just going to move to Missouri. I think I'm going to move to Missouri, and because they are hiring, right? So check this out. Like, here, you can screen cap that and take a look at that. But look at what they're hiring for. Cashiers, $18 an hour. Restroom clean, $20 an hour. Food service and car wash. I didn't even realize they had a car wash. 21. Team leader, 20 to 23. Department manager, 25 to 33. Assistant food manager, 33 to 42. Full-time, 35 to 50 hours. Assistant general manager, 125,000. Gift manager, car wash manager, 125. Food service, 150 to 175. General manager, 175 to 225. Look at that. Now, look right below that. 401k, 100% match up to 6%. 3 weeks paid time off. Well, what's it small print say? Use it, cash it, and roll it over that first year. Plus, you get health care. Part-time is available. Plus, you get $2 overnight. So, listen, I've had my share of gas stations that I've ran over the years. You build a Buc-ee's by me, I'll go apply there. I'll go apply there. Why not? Right? Why not? Like, that's some pay. So, yeah, Buc-ee's, where's that? Barb says, hi, Jenny, Jeff, and Chandra. And Jerry's laughing at Tim. Darren, thanks for checking in this morning. 70 and sunny there in Topeka. Headed to Manhattan to pick up a steel Husafel to train with? What is that? Well, that sounds scary. Oh, Jay says, I have a freshie mold of that beaver. I'm making lots of them. Well, there you go. I just learned what the freshies were this weekend. We got some of them. And now I think it's going on course. Oh, I wouldn't mind making some of these to see what they are for gifts. So I think that's what we're going to do. Hi, Barb from Jeff. And Jeff says, cleanest bathrooms ever. So, well, yeah, they have like a whole attendant in there. And he was going station to station to station, keep on. It was super clean. I'd get it. Right, Jerry? I'm telling you. Like, why wouldn't you work there? Like matching 6% 401k. Whew, that's crazy. And Tim said, yep, my wife said she's working there if one comes close. I'm telling you, like that's some legit stuff. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. And it looks super friendly. The workplace looks super inviting, because when it's a friendly, fun environment to work in, it makes everything so much better. At least that's the way that I feel when you're able to do that. Like, when you've got a good place to work for and good people around you, there's a-holes everywhere, but that really helps and makes things better. So I'm there. Jeff, I could commute. There you go. Oh, we would be neighbors then. Yeah, somewhat kind of close, right? I'd be between you and Kelly, right? So that's how that would work. Between you and Kelly, we could hang out and do all kinds of stuff. I don't know what, but we could do all kinds of stuff. Sean, good morning. Coffee in a Cup 84 there in North Dallas. 4 things today. Clean out office, prep for upcoming vendor events, send out emails to shop owners, and cut some test ornaments. There you go. You're rocking up the day. Buc-ee's and H-E-B are the top employers here in Texas. The pay is great. The pay looks phenomenal. I was crazy with that. Good morning, Barb from Chandra. Jeff says Buc-ee's the Chick-fil-A of gas stations, except Buc-ee's is open on Sundays. I mean, think about that. Look at, Chick-fil-A is what, the number two fast food restaurant, and they are closed a month and a half out of the year. Just think about that. They're closed a month and a half out of the year. So take their total sales, divide it by 12, and then add whatever you come up to, add that 1 month onto that, or month 1.5 onto that, and that's what the real total is, because they're closed on Sundays. They're closed, they're not open overnight. Like, think about that. Think about that. Costco is starting gas stations like Buc-ee's. Are they? Like, they're going big and stuff like that? And one thing I did notice is the no semis. I'm not sure why. They've got enough things going on so I can see no semis, but it was pretty crazy. And Cindy says, I use the I-80 truck stop as the closest thing to a Buc-ee's we can get. I mixed the Buc-ee's location in Springfield. It's there now. See? Go there. That's where it was. It's right outside of Springfield. You can go there. That's where we were, Cindy. But yeah, we have the world's largest truck stop. I-80 truck stop is in Wilton, right? Yeah, so it's not too far from us. What is it, about 15-20 minute drive? It's not terribly far from us. It's been years. I pass it all the time, but it's been years since I've been out there. I should probably go out there for dinner, right? Yeah, that's us. I-80 truck stop. That's us. That's where we're at. We're the world's largest truck stop. There's theaters and dentists and all kinds of things in there. I haven't been. I need to go. It's got the museum. They do a trucker jamboree every year. It's been a long time since I've been out there. Good morning, Susie. How are you doing this morning? And Jerry's asking, really, Jeff? At their existing Costco's? I don't know. That's where Jeff's going to fill us in on that. But as we look forward to this week, so we're getting things in order from last week. We've got stores closing down, teen stores closing their internet stores this week. That sounded there. So we'll be working on those. We're working on the business side of things to get more DTF customers for things, because we're doing good, but we could always use more and continuously fill that bucket. What we have found is that we've worked with a good amount of retail customers that we've done their DTF for, and we're talking, on average, a couple $1,000s a month that they would order from us. And then, now we're getting to the point where some of those are buying their own machines, which we knew would get to that point. They're ordering enough where they realize, okay, we're ordering $3,000-$4,000 a month. Okay, so that's, $50,000 a year that we're getting for it. When should we bring in an employee? Because if we have in-house, we can do it more. So we're losing some of those. So now it's finding those customers, replace it. That's always the thing. It's always get as many in, fill the funnel, so that way we can, continuously have that supply of customers. Focusing on that 1-day ship should help do that. And then even going through, if you haven't yet, down below in the description, and I will post the link here in the comments. If you have ever purchased DTF transfers from it, we need some help. We need some help. And how can you help us, you say? Super simple, super easy. And all it is I've got a form in here to fill out. So I've got a form in here that is all that's on our DTF side of things. So it will help us make sure that we're getting the right message to the right people in front of things. But it is it's right here. I can just put the link in here too, and that might help somebody. I'll just put the form link right in there so you can go there. So if you've bought from us, go here, fill this out. That would really help us better our message to people. So I right click, copy paste, go there. And Jerry, price to be determined, right? To be determined. We've got that on my list. I've got glitter and puff. Glitter and puff to cut this week. Glitter's not my friend. I need to charge even more for that stuff. You know how many people there's 4 screen printers that we do their glitter for. Their glitter HTV, their puff, their specialty, any of that. So I feel you on that. It works for us. Jerry, I thought they will be separate locations. Ooh, we'll learn. All right, what up there? Darren, I need to get with you about backdrops on table. Absolutely, get with me. That was the things I got to follow up this weekend on, because we did the backdrops stuff for Dino's tumbler turners. So of course they had it up at the event and people loved it. And they're like, "Oh, where did you get that?" And she's like, "Hey, well, if Fat Dad gets here, you can talk to him." And the person like, "I didn't feel comfortable calling you Fat Dad." I'm like, that's their business name. So I'm fine with it. So it was good to make connections, and we'll see how those work. But hey, backdrops, we're about that. Thanks. You look at that. Jerry's gonna keep her eyes peeled for it. Okay. With that, I've got to get ready we've got calls. We've got our mentorship call here, 9:30 to 10:30. If you're not a part of that, we'd love to have you be a part of that. And you can do that by joining us over here at patreon.com/fatdadmc. Do multiple calls throughout the week for it. And then I gotta get moving on the rest of this. Hey, because it's going to be a long, busy day. Remember, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Leave the comments. They really help us out with that. Until next time, you guys have an amazing day. I'm finding the button. I'm going to get out of here. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.